It was a clear sky, calm and ordinary. No one on board had reason to believe their flight would become a moment frozen in history, or that the world would watch their final seconds unfold on screen. From news cameras to shaky amateur footage, these recordings captured the unthinkable: planes falling from the sky, explosions mid-air, and the haunting seconds before impact. This is not fiction. These are the top 10 air disasters caught on camera, real events that shocked the world and forever changed the way we fly. 10. Turkish Airlines Flight 981. The DC-10 disaster, 1974, shocked the world. March 3, 1974, Turkish Airlines Flight 981 takes off from Paris, bound for London. 10 minutes after departure, a loud bang echoes through the sky. A cargo door has blown off mid-air, tearing the fuselage apart and causing explosive decompression. Ground cameras capture the DC-10 spiraling down, pieces of metal raining from the sky, before it slams into the Amenenville forest. All 346 lives are lost. Investigators later find a fatal design flaw in the DC-10's cargo door, a problem engineers had warned about years earlier. This tragedy forces new global safety standards for aircraft doors, saving countless lives in the decades to come. 9. Japan Airlines Flight 123. The tragedy over Mount Takamagara. 1985, August 12, 1985, Japan Airlines Flight 123 departs Tokyo for Osaka. Moments later, a thunderous explosion rocks the cabin. The rear pressure bulkhead has failed, blowing off the tail and cutting all hydraulic lines. For 32 agonizing minutes, the crew fights to keep the Boeing 747 in the air. Cameras from the ground capture the crippled jet weaving through the evening sky, smoke trailing behind. When it finally strikes Mount Takamagara, 520 people lose their lives, only to survive. The cause: an improper repair made years earlier. The investigation leads to sweeping reforms in aircraft maintenance and inspection worldwide. 8. Tenerife Airport disaster, collision on the runway. 1977, March 27, 1977. Dense fog covers Los Rodeos Airport in Tenerife. To Boeing 747s, 1 KLM, 1 Pan Am prepare for takeoff. Visibility drops to near zero. Miscommunication fills the radio waves. Then, in an instant, disaster. Clem Flight 4805 accelerates down the runway, unaware that Pan Am 1736 is still taxiing ahead. The impact kills 583 people, the deadliest accident in aviation history. Security footage and audio recordings capture the confusion, the shouts, and the moments before impact. From this tragedy came one of aviation's most important lessons: crew resource management, a new system designed to ensure clear communication in every cockpit around the world. 7. Air France Flight 4590. The Concorde crash. 2000, July 25, 2000. A Concorde, the symbol of luxury and speed, bursts into flames moments after takeoff from Paris. Hotel guests film the supersonic jet trailing fire before crashing into a hotel in Go. A small piece of titanium debris, dropped earlier by another aircraft, had punctured a tire. Rubber fragments pierced the fuel tank, igniting a deadly fire. 113 people perish. It marks the tragic end of a supersonic passenger era, brought down not by its own design but by a single piece of metal on the runway. 6. China Airlines Flight 611. The Invisible Crack. 2002, May 25, 2002. A Boeing 747 vanishes from radar over the Taiwan Strait. Witnesses on the ground see a flash of light and falling debris. The aircraft has broken apart mid-air. Investigators uncover a hidden crack, the result of a poorly repaired tail strike 22 years earlier. That single flaw caused the entire jet to disintegrate. This disaster forces airlines to re-inspect old aircraft in every long-term repair, a powerful reminder that even invisible mistakes can destroy giants of the sky. 5. UPS Flight 6. Fire in the Sky. 2010, September 3, 2010. A UPS cargo jet takes off from Dubai. Within minutes, the cockpit fills with smoke. Ground footage shows the plane circling in flames, trying desperately to return to the airport. The fire, caused by lithium-ion batteries in the cargo hold, burns uncontrollably. The crew fights until the very end, but toxic fumes overcome them before they can land. This crash sparks worldwide changes in the shipping of lithium batteries, a danger that had been hiding in plain sight. But TransAsia Airways Flight GE235 river crash in Taipei. 2015, February 4, 2015. Dashcam footage captures an ATR-72 banking sharply, clipping a taxi, and plunging into the Keelung River. The footage shocks the world. Moments earlier, one of the plane's engines failed, but in the chaos, the captain accidentally shut down the working one. The aircraft lost all power. Of the 58 on board, only 15 survived. The video becomes a chilling case study of human error and stress in the cockpit, leading to new training methods that now save lives every year. 3. Air India Express Flight 81 to the runway overrun. 2010, May 22, 2010. A Boeing 737 lands at Mangalore Airport but overshoots the runway. Security cameras capture the jet bursting into flames as it plunges into a gorge. The captain, exhausted after an overnight flight, had misjudged the landing. When he tried to pull up, it was too late. 158 people die. This footage leads to major changes in pilot rest regulations, runway design, and landing safety procedures across India. 2. United Airlines Flight 232, the Sioux City Miracle, 1989, July 19, 1989. United Flight 232 loses all hydraulics after a catastrophic engine explosion at 37,000 feet. Reporters on the ground roll their cameras as the crippled DC-10 attempts an emergency landing. The crew has no flight controls, only the engines to steer. Using raw skill, they guide the jet to Sioux City Airport. It crash lands in a fireball, yet 185 people survive. Captain Al Haynes and his crew are hailed as heroes. Their actions become a model of teamwork, training, and composure under impossible conditions. 1. The September 11th attacks, Flight 175 and Flight 11, 2001. September 11, 2001. Cameras around New York capture what no one could believe. 2 passenger jets hijacked crashing into the Twin Towers. The footage loops endlessly on screens across the world. 2,977 lives are lost. The tragedy reshapes aviation forever, from reinforced cockpit doors and air marshals to advanced screening systems. It marks the day when flight, once a symbol of progress, was turned into a weapon, and the world would never be the same again. Every one of these disasters left behind more than wreckage. They left behind lessons written in data, in metal, in loss. From each crash, aviation became safer. From each mistake, lives were saved. So, the next time you watch a plane ascend into the blue, remember, every safe landing is built upon the memory of those who never made it home. If you found this video powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more real stories that remind us how far we've come, and how much more we still have to learn. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay safe, and keep looking to the skies.